Hello, folks. It's Avidan, and I want to show you these people whom I love very much. Shame! Shame! Dude, I still follow you to witness your ridiculous psycho behavior. I did like you at one time, until that day that I commented about RSE, about being exposed as a fraud named Davy Boys, and you called me a liar and a troll and whatever else. A few days later, when it was all the talk, you never apologized, said you were right, nothing. Now I realize what type of person you are, and you lost all the respect I once had for you. I don't remember saying that. Let's just say I did. Well, I'm sorry if I called you a liar and a troll, and I'll let you know, I still love you. However, this is something I want to talk to you about. Just a whole bunch of people. Galatians 1:10, for am I now seeking the approval of man or of God? Or am I trying to please man? If I were still trying to please man, I wouldn't be a servant of Christ. You suck, man. You lost it. I guess you're going back to drinking or being mentally ill or something. No, I'm not doing that. And I just want to let you know I love you too, man. I do. I really do love you. Because these messages are showing me what I used to be. And that is really important. Because when you're not that person anymore, it's always good to have the reminder that this is what's in you in the flesh. This is what's in you. And I could go back to that, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna stick with Christ. Matt Bell, 555. Now, this is important. I think this is actually a really important thing to say. So I'm actually going to, I won't approve it because I guess it's my choice to do so. But I will show you what he says. I mean, I think it was interesting what gets brought up. McDo is piece shit food. I prefer eating Monsanto product. I'm a little confused with that, but your argument is not valid, so because you live in Jesus, you can eat whatever you want. By the way, it doesn't matter. You should drink arsenic. If it doesn't matter, you should drink arsenic for the morning. Well, no, that wasn't my argument about what it was that I eat. And I did have someone that I think I approved it after. I did have someone that thought I was judging others that don't. And I want to let you know, no, I wasn't. That's not what the point of the message was. If you feel that you have a problem with McDonald's, please, by all means, or fast food, Monsanto food, GMOs, eating these kind of things, please, by all means, don't eat it. That's not what I'm getting at. I wasn't tempting anybody to eat it. And I'm sorry if anybody took it that way. But no, that was not the argument I was making. The argument I was making is that we have people out there that as they eat McDonald's and they eat fast food, as they don't eat it, as they are telling other people not to eat it, not to drink the Coca-Cola, not to drink the GMOs, all these different kinds of things, chances are, even if they do go to organic, even if they do go to local, even if they go to non-GMOs, whatever you want to call it, if they're not eating New World Order by the most obvious ones, like McDonald's, all that kind of stuff, right? Chances are they're still not eating perfectly. They're still not eating probably most of the products at which they eat, from which their house was built, from all this stuff, it probably came from Bilderberg companies, you know? And that's what I was trying to get at there. So as they are shaming others, as they say shame, shame, and ridiculous psycho behavior for eating McDonald's, chances are they're not eating or living the same lifestyle that they're trying to preach to others. And it's really easy to do that behind the mask of this religion of truther stuff, right? So here's an example. Mormonism. I was in Mormonism. And they talk heavily about you can't smoke, you shouldn't drink coffee. Well, you can't drink hot drinks. You should not be drinking caffeine. And there's a whole bunch of rules on how you should eat. And all the while, there's one, it's called the word of wisdom, is what they have, right? And all the while, most Mormons, okay, and I was a server, and I served the Mormons that I was in church with, right? And they come and, they drink their waters and, all that kind of stuff. And they come, they leave me a pretty good tip, actually. But I worked at a rib house, and one of the things that they sold was all you can eat ribs. And I'm telling you, it was almost like I'm thinking that at least the men, right, who were usually the ones that were very chastening on what you shouldn't eat, you shouldn't smoke, you shouldn't drink alcohol, you shouldn't drink hot drinks, all that kind of stuff. They were usually the first ones to eat to take the all-you-can-eat ribs, and they would go to town. Okay, and in the word of wisdom, they said that you should be eating meat sparingly, and the way that they have kind of interpreted that rule was to eat what is just in the palm of your hand, right? If it fits in the palm of your hand, that's enough. You shouldn't eat any more than that. I'm telling you right now, they went to town on this. Okay, so these are just an example by my own experience, and I'm not judging them on that. And for the people who don't want to eat McDonald's, like I had a couple people that were like, hold on, it's taken forever to do it. Yeah, I just can't do it. I just don't see the appeal of McDonald's at all. Yeah, no, I'm not telling you to eat McDonald's. And yeah, if you don't have the appeal in it, for sure. If you do feel like you're addicted to these fatty foods, these bad foods for you, then, your body is a temple. So, yeah, no, I'm not telling anybody to eat McDonald's. What my argument was that, and it still is, that you shouldn't be worried about this so much. If you seek God first, He's going to make you a much better eater. You're going to be a much better eater. I did the video on eating McDonald's that one day, that one time, right? And I get all this shame. What you don't see is that since I've come to Christ, is that I've actually eaten better than I ever have. Like, I've never eaten so well in my life right now. I'm making my own foods. I'm baking my own breads. I'm doing all this stuff, and it's just coming naturally to do this. So you might only see that I had McDonald's one time, and I'm not worried about that. Now, if I were to be having the need to eat it every day, yes, I should be worried about that. Something is very wrong there. But what you're not seeing is that I've had a transformation in my eating habits that has come naturally. And I don't feel bad if I have McDonald's once in a while. I don't. And that's what I'm trying to say to these people. If you're eating well, if you think that like nothing is free of harmful products, right? And I also had Matt Bell, he mentioned something, the Lord also says you have to do His will, not just confess to it. I'm pretty sure you know in your heart and your body that McDo is bad. Yeah, McDo, I wouldn't go eating that every day. I would not by any means. And once again, that's not what I'm saying. But let's go into what the Word says about this. Therefore, I tell you, do not be anxious about your life, what you will eat or what you will drink, nor about your body, nor what you will put on. Is not life more than food, and the body more than clothing? Look at the birds of the air. They neither sow, nor reap, nor gather into barns, yet your heavenly Father feeds them. Are you not of more value than they? And which of you, by being anxious, can add a single hour to the span of his life? We can go into Matthew 15, where it says, it is not what goes into the mouth that defiles a person, but what comes out of the mouth that this defiles a person. Not what goes into. We can go into Colossians, and this was the most important thing. This is what I was trying to say, because I'm not judging anybody who wants to live a vegan, a non-GMO, an organic lifestyle. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the people that are going around saying that they know what is best for what people will eat, but are very often they're not showing anybody a better way, number one, and chances are they're not living the better lifestyle. In many cases, anyways. Therefore, let no one pass judgment on you in questions of food or drink, with regard to a festival or new moon or a Sabbath, but especially the food or drink. Don't let people judge you. Don't allow yourself to be anxious. Don't let people affect your life judgments. If you seek God, He will show you the right way. He will. I promise you that. All you have to do, excuse me, that's from the Coke I was drinking. So all you have to do, maybe that's what came out of the mouth. Oh, so all you have to do is seek God. Okay, He's going to show you how to live a better life. It doesn't have to do with the food or drink. If food or drink is your problem, He will show you that. And He will show you how to live the better life. He's already shown me that I was not eating right. But now I have rejuvenatively had a better eating habit ever since I came to the Lord. And I'm not worried if I go and eat McDonald's. I'm not. The people who are worried for you eating McDonald's, what I was saying was, are they looking at their own lifestyle with the same fervor? That's all. This isn't even really for defense. Just want to explain to you guys what I was saying. So this is Avidan. Thank you so much for listening in. I really appreciate it. May God's peace and love.